everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be learning a beautiful song, and this was actually a song request in one of my other tutorial video. This request is from Priyam Sharma. Priyam Sharma ji had asked for a tutorial for Apna Banale song from Bhedia, and here it is. So this song is of course sung by one of the most soulful singers in the industry that we have, Arijit Singh. This is composed by Sachin Jigar ji and written by Amitabh Bhattacharya ji. Let's set our Shruti box in the scale C and then get into our video. The very first note, Tu Mera Koi Na, the tu, right? That starts from the note Sa. Where is our Sa? Sa, tu. That is the very first note of our song, okay? And Tu Mera, Tu Mera. So Tu Me stays at the same note. Ra goes a little up, okay? Tu Mera. And then from there it goes further up. Tu Mera Koi. So Ko, E. So there are two notes actually. So it has to come in a flow. You can't sing Tu Mera Koi. You can't sing like that. But while you sing, it should come very smoothly and very softly. Tu Mera Koi, Koi. Like that, okay? Now the next word is the word Na. Tu Mera Koi Na, Na. So there is a small push and then it goes to the next note, the one step higher, okay? Tu Mera Koi Na Ho Ke Bhi. So in the next line, Ho Ke Bhi, Ho Ke and B also stays at the same note, just that before landing on B, there is a small loop. Ho Ke Bhi, Ho Ke Bhi. Then it comes down. Kuch lage, kuch lage. So this is our first line. Let's try and sing this together. Tu mera koi na ho ke bhi kuch lage. Easy, right? Alright. Now the next line is just the repetition of this line. So there is no much difference in that. So you just repeat the same line again. Tu mera koi na ho ke bhi kuch lage. Alright. Now there is a sudden jump to a higher note. So where did we end kuch lage? Kuch lage asa. Right? This was the note where we ended. And if you want the specific note, it is the note Ni. The note that is next to Sa. Ni, Sa, Ni, Ki. So there is a sudden jump from lower Sa to Ni. Okay? Ki. So the next four words or syllables, Ki, Ya, Re, Jo, till Jo, it stays at the same note Ni. Ki, Ya, Re, Jo. But the difference here is you don't sing Ki, Ya, Re, Jo. You don't sing like this, right? All you have to do is stress on those notes. Ki, Ya, Re. So can you see the difference? Ki, Ya, Re. It's plain, but when you sing it, Ki, Ya, Re. So you just stress on those notes. So that kind of adds little more dynamics to your song, okay? Ki, Ya, Re, Jo. Then B goes further up. Ki, Ya, Re, Jo, B. And then comes Tune. Ki, Ya, Re, Jo, B. Tune, Tune. Actually there are three notes. Tune. So it starts from that place and then it goes one step higher, comes back to that and then stays there. Tune. But when we sing it, we don't sing it as just notes. We sing it with a small push and a flow to that particular words. Tune. So you are just trying to push that note from the lower note to the upper note, right? Tune. So it is coming so softly. So that's all it is, okay? Now let's try this. Ki, Ya, Re, Jo, Bhi, Tune, okay? Ki, Ya, Re, Jo, Bhi, Tune. Beautiful. And then comes Kaise Kiya Re. So this is kind of plain. Kaise ki kaise kiya re. So in that ya re, right, you can add a small nuance over there. Ya re. So it's basically 3 notes. So the brika or the harkat that we say, right? So that is what it is. Ya re. So you are just stressing on the same note, but while you sing it fast, it kind of comes like ya re, like that. Okay? Ya re. Kiya re jo bhi तूने कैसे किया रे. Simple, isn't it? And the next line also follows the same root. I mean, same tune. Okay? किया रे जो भी जिया को मेरे बांध तूने. Same like तूने, बांध also comes the same way. And then comes ऐसे लिया रे. Just like how we sang कैसे किया रे. कैसे किया रे. ऐसे लिया रे. Same, the harkat also follows the same way. या रे ऐसे लिया रे. That's it. Okay. Now let's sing these 2 lines together. किया रे जो भी तूने कैसे किया रे. जिया को मेरे बांध ऐसे लिया रे. That's it. The next line is samajh ke bhi na, right? So the samajh ke bhi all stays at the same note. Samajh ke bhi. The only thing that you should note here is where was the previous note ending and where is the sa of the samajh starting. Okay? Where did we end our previous line? Aise liya re sa. So sa goes a little up. The sa of the samajh goes a little up. Okay? Aise liya re sa samajh ke bhi. But the last B, right? B has 2 notes. There is a small variation in that. Samajh ke bhi. B. So it comes 1 step down. Bhi. Samajh ke bhi. And then comes na. So there is a zigzag pattern. Na. So there is a small zigzag pattern. So but that continues from bhi, right? Bhi na. So it comes as a flow. Samajh ke bhi na. So it comes like a single word over there. Okay? And then comes samajh mein saku. Where did we end our na? Na. Samajh mein goes a little down. Samajh mein. So let's try and continue from the previous line and then start the samajh. Na samajh mein saku. Saku. So saku. So there are 4 notes in that. Sa. So sa goes a little up and then the ku of saku comes further down because it should connect to the starting note of our Tu Mera Koi Na, right? So that's why it is coming down. So let's try this whole line together. Samajh mein saku. Alright, so this is the plain version of this. But when you listen to the song, there is a small nuance that the singer adds here. Samajh mein saku. In that word mein, right? So what the singer does is the same thing. Mein. So he just stresses on that note twice. So that kind of comes as a harkat. Let's try this line together. Both the lines, samajh ke bhi na, from there. Samajh ke bhi na, samajh mein saku. So this is the slower version. But when you sing fast, how will it sound? Samajh ke bhi na, samajh mein saku. So this is how it sounds. So that mein saku, samajh mein saku. So that kind of comes as a small harkat, a detailing to that line. Okay? And the next lines are the same as that of Tu Mera Koi Na, just the words are different. So what I'll do, I'll sing this line very slowly. Okay? सवेरों का मेरे तू सूरज लागे. And then comes तू मेरा कोई ना होके भी कुछ लागे. But there is a small difference in the word mera. Tu mera, the mera, right? Just that it goes a little up. I mean, it just touches the next note and comes to add some more dynamics. When I say touching, tu mera, so it is not going all the way up. So that is the next note, right? Tu mera koi. So it is not actually going all the way up, but it is just tu mera koi. So it is actually trying to touch that note and then come back. It is not going tu mera, so it is not going all the way up, right? So tu mera koi. Can you see the difference of actually going to that note and just touching that note and coming? So this also is one of the dynamics that you can use in certain songs. Not to actually go to that note, but just touch it and come back. That also gives a beauty to that particular line, right? And then there is also another difference in the word ho. Ho is actually going to one step higher. Tu mera koi na ho ke bhi. So ho is actually going to the next note and then we continue from there. Ho ke bhi kuch lage. So this line along with these two nuances together, tu mera koi na ho ke bhi kuch lage. And then there is a small humming. Hey, I'll sing it in a. So there are actually 5 notes. So it actually starts from a lower note, goes to the next note, goes one step higher, comes back to that note and goes again back to the higher note. So when you sing it fast, so together with the flow, how will it sound? That's it, okay? Now let's sing the last line and continue with the humming. Tu mera koi na hoke bhi kuch lage. Beautiful. And then comes the chorus part, right? Apna bana le piya. So basically, apna stays the same. Ba comes a little down. Na le piya stays the same, right? Apna bana le piya. And then comes the next apna bana le piya. In that, the apna stays the same. Apna ba goes further up. Ba na le piya. So it all has two notes. Na le piya. So let's sing these two together. Apna bana le piya. Apna bana le piya. And then the third apna bana le also comes as that of the first one. Apna bana le. And instead of piya, we replace it with mujhe. Apna bana le mujhe. Alright? And then lastly, it comes further down. Apna bana le. Apna. So all are two notes, okay? Apna bana le. And then piya has a little extension. Piya, ya. So together, the whole apna bana le. Apna bana le piya. Apna bana le piya. Apna bana le mujhe. Apna bana le piya. That's it. But these are sounding as notes, but when you sing it together in the actual tempo, it won't sound like this. But to learn the actual notes is very important. Alright? So now let's move ahead to the next stanza. The words are chune se tere, right? Chune se tere. So these are the notes. But in tere, there is a harkat. Tere. So you remember the same harkat that we learned where we stress on the notes thrice, right? Tere. So when you sing it, tere, it comes like that. Tere, chune se tere. And then comes ha tere, ha tere. So this is like the echo that we get in certain songs, right? The echoing effect. Chune se tere, ha tere, ha tere. So the echo effect that we say, right? So it's basically that. You can also reduce your volume to portray that echo effect in your voice. So the notes are pretty same, just that the landing notes are different. Tere, ha tere, ha tere. So basically we repeat this, and the difference is only in the last tere. Chune se tere, ha tere, ha tere, re. That's it. So let's try this line together. Chune se tere, ha tere, ha tere. Alright? But there is also another thing to note. We can't directly go from tere, ha tere. So there is an abrupt jump, right? So you should make it seamless. So to make it seamless, what we do is we connect those notes, right? Chune se tere, ha tere, ha tere. So like this we connect. So it kind of gives you a seamless effect, alright? And then there is a sudden jump to a higher note. So where do we end our note? Ha tere, sa. We end there. There is a sudden jump to a higher note. If you want the specific note, it is the note da. Sada, sada, pikiruto. So there is a sudden jump to note da, but while you sing, you should actually connect it. Alright? Pikiruto. So pikiruto stays at the same note da, but before we go to pikiruto, it actually comes from the lower note. Chune se tere, ha tere, ha tere. Piki. So if you notice, piki, we are not going directly. Piki. So we are actually taking from the lower note and then we are going there, right? Pikiruto. And we extend on that ton, pikiruto. Okay? And then we come down. Ko, ko. So ko, ko has 3 notes and it gradually comes down. Ko. And then rang also follows the same tune as that of ko. Rang, rang, ko, rang. And the completion of rang lage goes up again. Rang lage. So let's try and sing the whole line together. Chune se tere, ha tere, ha tere. Pikiruto ko rang lage. Beautiful. And then there is a small humming because the singer repeats this line once again, right? So that humming has 6 notes. But the starting note of the humming comes actually down. Rang lage. We end there. So the humming starts from a lower note, okay? Rang lage. Can you see the difference? So that is our starting note. So in the starting note we extend it. And then there is another extension of the next note. So what we do is we sing one note, extend that, then there are 2 notes, then we land at one note, extend that, then we complete with 2 notes. So this is how the whole 6 notes are. That is our humming. So when the singer is singing, the singer is using the syllable. So he's singing in the syllable alright. So you can also sing it with there is nothing wrong. And then the line repeats itself. Chune se tere haath tere fiki ruton ko rang lage. And then the next line also follows the same tune. I'll sing the previous line and then I'll sing this line so that you can do a comparative study and you'll be able to understand this better. Okay? Chune se teri di tere haath tere शामें क्यों चलने से मेरे. That's it. Alright, so the second line together. तेरी दिशा में क्यों चलने से मेरे. That's it. And then comes पैरों को पंख लगे. This line is a lot more different than फीकी रुतों को. So this is a lot more different. पैरों को. So unlike the previous line, it directly went to the note, the higher note da, right? But here it doesn't work that way. पैरों को. So there is a lower note and then from there it goes up. पैरों को. So that's how the notes are. But when you sing it together, पैरों को. Alright, together as a flow you will have to sing. And then comes पंख लगे, right? पंख पैरों को. So we left ko there, but the punk starts from a lower pace. पंख लगे. So it goes 3 notes up and comes 3 notes down. Okay. And there is another important thing to note here. पैरों को पंख. So that bend should be there because that ko and pank connects together. पैरों को पंख लगे. So that's how the entire line is going to sound. Now let's try and sing these 2 lines together. छूने से तेरे हाथ तेरे फीकी रुतों को रंग लगे. तेरी दिशा में क्यों चलने से मेरे पैरों को पंख लगे. Beautiful. Now we follow the same. किया रे जो भी तूने. So the same tune we follow, just that the words are different. रहा ना मेरे काम का जग सारा. So the sara किया रे, the same harkat comes to sara also. हाँ बस तेरे नाम से ही गुजारा. उलझ के यूं ना सुलझ ना सकूं. So in the screen that you're seeing, I'm giving you the notes that are in comparison to that note. In case you're not able to follow, just sing the previous line. समझ के भी ना. So sing that line. उलझ के यूं ना. So it kind of follows the same tune pattern, right? So as I'm giving you the comparison, you'll be able to follow it better. Alright, let's continue the same way. जुबानियाँ तेरी झूठी भी सच लागे. तू मेरा कोई ना. So we stop here and then होके भी कुछ लागे has something different to it. So the previous one was होके भी कुछ लागे. So it comes down and it ends over there. Hey. So this is how it ended, right? But here it goes up and ends on a higher note. होके भी कुछ लागे. So होके भी कुछ all stays in the same. So ho goes up and rest of the line stays there. होके भी कुछ. the ge goes further up. Hoke bhi kuch lage. And towards the end, there is also another extension. I'll sing it now. There are actually 9 notes. So let's split and learn it. So the first 3 notes are the same. So we kind of sing it as a stretch. We don't sing it as notes. So the last note goes a little up. So actually is 4 notes, but we sing it as only 2 notes. Only 2 notes are heard outside, right? But it is actually 4 notes. And then comes so that is also 4 notes. First 2 notes are the same. So last 2 notes comes down, and then finally it goes little up. So together so this is the whole note, okay? And if you want, you can also add towards the end. You can add that harkat. So it is actually 2 notes. And you extend that, okay? So now let's try and sing the last line together. Tu mera koi na hoke bhi kuch lage. So I'm actually splitting that, but when you sing you shouldn't split. As we are singing slow, I want to show you the difference, but let's try and sing it without the split. Tu mera koi na hoke bhi kuch lage. Beautiful. And then comes our chorus. Apna bana le piya, apna bana le piya, apna bana le mujhe, apna bana le piya. That's it. So this was our song. This was our notes of the song, right? But when you're singing the song, there are few things that you should make a note of. The very first thing is that what we learned, the flow should be there, alright? And the second thing is the feel of the song, right? When you talk about the feel of the song, this song is actually a song where the singer is in love, or the hero and heroine are so much in love. So it is like celebrating love, the way how the other person makes you feel. So it only talks about the happiness of being in love, right? So just like if you remember Kesariya Tera, the video that I made, there even that song is like the boy and the girl are like so much in love, and there is only happiness coming out of it, right? So while you're singing the song, you'll have to enjoy that happiness and put that happiness outside. I mean, put the feeling of happiness in the song. So when you sing the whole song, just enjoy the song and sing it. The feel is basically happiness and being in love. That is the whole emotion that is there behind the song. So when you are singing it, make sure you are singing it along with the flow. So if you see the connects, tu mera koi na hoke bhi kuch lage. So make sure the connection of those lines are there, and also emit the expression of being in love and emit the expression of happiness. Even if you see the visuals of the song, video of this song, they are just having fun, they are just playing around, they are just having fun. So that's the whole emotion. Happiness is the whole emotion behind the song. So that has to come out through your voice. So try and sing this. So yeah, that's our tutorial video for today. Hope you all had fun learning this song. I hope you enjoyed learning this song. If you enjoyed, please do mention that in the comment sections below. And if you want to learn any song, do let me know which song you wanted to learn. I'll definitely make a tutorial video of it. I also want to know how my teaching is helping you out. So please do mention that also in the comment sections. it will be really helpful for me to become better and teach you better. All right. With that, I'll sign off for today. So keep singing, and I'll see you soon in the next video.